Hi, this is George Antone here, and hopefully you've watched Secret Formula Part 1 and Part 2, and now this is Part 3, and this talks about a race. This is the race we're all part of, and this way of thinking, the mental model, helps you understand how the secret formula works. So by understanding the mental model, you can start relating to what is actually going on. So we talked about all the math earlier. Over here in this training video, we're going to think about how do I think about this and how can I connect the dots. So this analogy of a race is going to be extremely, extremely helpful. And the reason this is very important to you is so that now you can, with a snap, explain it to someone else or think about it. And building this mental model is very, very important. So with that, buckle up and let's go ahead and dive in. So I wanted to expand on a way to think about this race that you're in. And so let's talk about the race. Again, this ties in with the secret formula. Make sure you watch that. So I want you to imagine that you are in a race. Okay, let's just do my best here in drawing you running. Let's just see. This is you running. And you're doing the best you can to run as fast as you can. And so you're running towards a finish line. And so now you're running towards this finish line. Okay. And so you're excited and you see other people running in this race. So you have other people running with you. And then what you do is you realize you look up and you notice something about the finish line. That the finish line is moving away from you much faster than you're moving towards it. And you realize this is moving at, I'm going to put a percentage here, but 10%, let's call it that the speed. Okay. Obviously speed is not a percentage, but you'll see where I'm going with this. This is moving at 10. The speed is moving at 10 miles an hour, for example, and you're running at, say, 6 miles an hour. Okay. And so what happens is you realize that no matter how much you run, you'll never be able to catch up because the finish line is moving away from you at a faster pace than you are, right, moving towards it. So the first thing you're going to ask is, what is the speed? What is the speed that it's moving, right? What speed is this going at? Because then your second question is, you realize you have to improve your speed to be faster than this. If you were to run at 10%, that means you are going to be at the same distance as it moves. What you want to do is you want to run, say, 12 to get faster, move faster towards the finish goal, the finish line. This is your goal, folks. This is your financial goals. And your goals will always be moving at a faster pace because of the break-even we just talked about. So the break-even formula, or make sure you watch the secret formula video. The secret formula tells you, gives you this number. And it says you have to be running at this speed. And I just made up 10% here, but it could be 8.57%. It could be 11%. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to know this. And I gave you the formula in the video shown here. Okay. Therefore, you have to run at a faster pace than this. Otherwise, every single one of us we're in this race, and this is the economy. The economy, or not the economy, the financial system. The financial system is moving this away from us. And so, first, what is the speed it's moving at? Now you know how to get it. And then what speed are you going at? So now that you understand this, the second question is, well, how on earth can I run faster if I can only run 6 or 7%? And that's where what we talked about in this video are the smart levers. By incorporating the smart levers, you are essentially adding boosters. I don't know how to boosters, let's just say you have something connected here, and you are flying now way faster because you have boosters moving you faster to your goals. So now you have this jet thing, and these are the smart levers we talked about. So again, there are 3 smart levers, and these are understanding how to use strategic debt, which we'll expand on at some point. Strategic debt, compound growth, and lower taxes. In this order, this is the impact. This is most impactful to the least impactful, but they're all, you want to incorporate at least one of them, preferably 2 out of 3. And if you can go with all 3, that would be amazing. A lot of our members, we incorporate these 2 for them. And this is sort of built in, but I won't get into that right now. This is where we focus on the most, because we can do this in any environment. And together, these things give you some very, very powerful stuff that allow you to fly towards your goal with these boosters. So again, this is where all this stuff we do, we build with where that technology comes from, this math that I showed you in the secret formula and understanding this. So this is the race that every single one of us is in. And until you understand the math, it's going to be hard to build wealth, because most people are running, and they're not noticing that the finish line is moving. They're looking right in front of them. They're looking right there, and they're thinking, what's my next deal? What's my next deal? What's my next deal? All they're focusing on is what's in front of them this year, next year, but they're not looking at the finish line. And so that's why we want you to look up, see the finish line, see what's happening, and then come up with a plan to say, you know what? I'm going to start figuring out how to use these smart levers to add these boosters to allow me to move faster. Whether we like it or not, this is the problem that we are in, and we have to do something about it. All I'm doing in these videos right now with the wealth principles is opening your eyes, because there are very elegant solutions, and we'll be expanding on these over time. So hopefully you enjoy that content. If you want more of that, go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel. We are big believers in sharing content and training that can change your life. Also, for anyone wanting a copy of the drawing I just did, download the PDF of that right below this video. You'll see a link in the description. Go ahead and download that. In fact, I would highly recommend you read some of the description we have, because we always have links to videos in there that might be very appropriate or correspond to the one you just watched. Now, as a company, all we do day in and day out is we help people like you start seeing a transformation in their life. We focus on implementation. So anytime you're ready, we're here for you. Go ahead and click on the link below and let us know when you're ready, and we'll get you going, okay? So with that, I'll see you in the next video.